we are importing all the required imports here, and then we are importing the data text CSV and the train CSV into the data frames, text data frame and the train data frame. And then we are calculating the overall the percentage, I mean overall the percent of the female survived and the male survived here. So later, I mean, basically here we are visualizing the survival against the gender of the passengers. So here we are using the survival column, and then we are mapping over the correlation numerical factors features. Uh, and then we are correlating the categorical features, and we are mapping in any grid format here. And then we are using we are doing like a count plot for the gender and the survivor passengers. And then we are actually pre-processing the data sets. Here we are dropping the unmapped, like unrequired the columns like a ticket and the cabin, since these all doesn't depend upon the whether the gender, whether the particular passenger was survived or not. So we are cleaning up our data basically. And then we had the different titles for the each passenger, so we are mapping all those with the into the numerical constants. Here we can see like we set the lady to 3 and all, so that we are converting that into the numerical formats. And we are dropping off the name and the passenger ID from the training data set, and name from the text data set, and then we are combining both. Again, we are converting here the sex into the numerical categories by assigning female as 1 and male to the 0. So here again, we had a few columns which were null. So embarked and the age or the few of those. So we are calculating the most commonly used. We are getting most commonly used for this particular field, and we are assigning the same value to the embarked. And then we are mapping the ports by assigning into the numerical values. And then for the age, we are calculating the mean and assigning the mean to the null fields. So once we got the processor testing and the training data, and then we are appending the both the data. And once we append our data, so we are using the Bayes algorithm to find the accuracy and the classification report of the Titanic data set here. So this is the first question, and coming to the second question. So we are reading the glass CSV into data frame, and then since the date the output is dependent upon these all values, and the type is the result of the what we had all these in this. So we are taking the type into the y and the remaining all into the x values, x train data and y train data. So we are splitting into the testing and training data set, like 20% is the test and the remaining 80 is the training data set. And then we are applying the Bayes algorithm, Gaussian Bayes native Bayes algorithm, and multi nominal Bayes and Bernoulli Bayes algorithm, and complement native Bayes. So we found like out of all these, we had the most accurate for the constant Bayes. And we are doing we are doing accuracy calculation for SVC as well. And we got the accuracy as like 0.20% for the SVC, and then we are visualizing the data set using box plot and canal distribution elimination plot. So here we are plotting against the element with the type of the uh, glass, and then we are plotting here with element substrate with all the types of that. Again, we are plotting here like a density plots here. So we had plotted till till K for this one.